Hello, everybody. God, this music is so fucking. This music and these noises is so soothing. Oh my god. But here we are. Got 10 minutes to go. Where's my. Okay, I have my phone with me. So, anything happens. Alright. Oh, man. I don't really have many predictions. I just have stuff that I would freak out about. That'd be really cool to see a lot of PlayStation and Xbox come to the Switch too. I think we're gonna see a little bit of that, a little bit more of that. We always hoped for a Square Enix presence, a heavy Square Enix presence. Kingdom Hearts on a non-game keycard would be sick. I see people saying we could technically see a what should we call it? Oh, I need to advertise that I'm live. Shit. Oh man. See people saying that technically we could have a preview for Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3. But it's certainly possible. I'm not holding my breath for it, but yeah. Get the links to the getting messages from my friend. Might want to join. A few minutes before it starts. It's that would be now, buddy. Hold up. We can. Let's get the uh-oh. I hear a countdown. Oh no, it's just more noises. Alright. Boom. Make sure my stuff is still... Well, if they're gonna call, then... I don't want to dox anyone on half of my display capture up. We up, buddy. We up. Five minutes is a good amount of time. I'm just nervy. I'm nervous. Just waiting on them. A little bit of conversation, a little bit of socializing. I have 4 minutes left. All right. Hello.
Yo. Alright, I'm just gonna get my recording started up. I'll need to do a little intro.
Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Ladies, gentlemen, and every magnificent thing between and outside. This is the Envoy of Kairos, up recording at an obnoxious hour once again because we have Nintendo Partner Showcase this morning. Been a while since Nintendo's done just about anything, so I'm very much looking forward to it. And we also have our good friend Shades joining us again this morning.
Hello.
So, dude, any big expectations from this morning? Because, as I said, they haven't really done much of anything for a while. I don't think we've gotten Nintendo Direct since September.
Yeah, I mean, it could be anything. I feel like we might get another teaser for Duskbloods.
Duskbloods does seem likely. We haven't seen anything out of it since the initial reveal, so it would be about time. But Nintendo does have a lot of incredible third-party support and a lot of rumors going around.
Yeah.
For one, Sony has been going a lot more third-party because their systems just aren't selling as well, and they're trying to recoup losses from all of their ridiculously stupid AI chases. So I see there being a relatively high likelihood that the rumors of Kingdom Hearts collection, the whole thing coming to Switch, I think it's relatively likely.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say, I think we're gonna see Kingdom Hearts today. I'm always waiting for Square Enix at any one of these. It's like,
I mean, Nintendo and Square do have a pretty solid relationship nowadays.
Yeah, we're probably gonna see Rebirth as well because they've been talking about it being ready. So,
a good point. And then, of course, we also have Capcom and Nintendo have had a very solid relationship for a while.
Yeah.
There's an incredibly high likelihood that we're going to be looking at several Capcom things. I mean, we're probably going to be getting the reveal of the Monster Hunter Wilds Nintendo Switch release, which will include online crossplay.
Oh yeah.
With all other systems, because a while ago there was that data mine of the latest update for Wilds on PC, and it included crossplay data for Switch.
Yeah.
And then, of course, when it comes to third party, you also have the high likelihood of indie titles that are big enough to not quite be counted as indies. So Mina the Hollower, I think, has a good chance of showing up. And who knows what the fuck Toby might do today.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll find out in just a few seconds.
Could see a release date for Elden Ring.
That too.
The ASMR thing they had going on in the intro was very nice.
I mean, they've been using this intro animation for a while, and I can definitely see why they've stuck with it for so long, because they clearly put some effort into it, and it's just satisfying.
Yeah. Ooh, I saw.
Deep in space.
Yeah, I remember the trailer for this one.
Struck by a cosmic storm.
This artwork is so beautiful.
15 years later,
It took me back to my first time seeing 80s anime immediately. I think the first anime from that time period I ever saw that had this sort of animation.
Two young explorers now brave.
I'm pretty sure that was G
and
Gundam.
save all that's left of their home. Teamwork is key.
Yeah, this is just so pretty,
Co-op
dude.
adventure.
It's gorgeous.
You'll need a few tools.
I've never seen a game capture this animation style so
you can carve
flawlessly
a path
before.
forward. The liquid launcher blasts water to
Stuff like this is kind of the future. Like, we're gonna see a lot more of this. We keep seeing different art styles be emulated in games.
and the beam cannon fires
And
a
they're
stream
doing
of
it
super hot
magnificently.
heat
I mean,
to destroy
with how far graphical
and
capability in games has come,
use the tools together,
and yet,
you might discover
there's all the
unexpected
complaints
solutions
that
to
like
puzzles.
the technology for higher graphical fidelity isn't going to
While
exist for
exploring,
decades.
You can encounter strange landforms.
Yeah, if that's a problem, just explore other styles, and the number of games that are
Game share.
actually
Two
doing
players
that
can
now is
adventure
wonderful.
together locally
Yeah.
or online if one person has the game. Can these two brave explorers?
Looks like a lot of mini games and cool stuff to do.
I mean, considering this is a
Launches
co-op
exclusively
game,
on the Nintendo Switch
that's
2 system
sort of to be
this summer.
expected because it does seem to be drawing a bit from
Hello,
It
everyone.
Takes Two
Welcome
and
to today's
Split Fiction.
Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems. What you just saw was Orbitals, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. We hope you're looking forward
The
to
really
this
impressive thing about this
co-op
is how-
puzzle adventure. Okay.
I mean,
let's take a look
making
at some
a game
upcoming
look like an
Nintendo Switch
anime
games.
with cell shading was proven to be doable with Dragon Ball Fighters.
Yeah.
But then it looks like, they've gone a step further than that here with making the setting and, everything but the characters and major animated pieces look like
The waters of Issei
the
Bay,
painted
upward
backgrounds
where
of
legends
80s anime
mermaids have
to
been passed down.
just
a tale of
perfectly
mysteries
replicate
and
the style.
curses stirs.
Yeah.
The latest Paranormacite mystery adventure is coming to the Nintendo
I heard good
Switch
things
system.
about this.
The story follows Yusa Minakuchi, a boy who works as a pearl diver.
It's definitely interesting that more of these
Gathering
games
on
are
the
getting
seafloor,
ported
he
to
encounters another version of
English
himself.
nowadays.
This phenomenon is just the beginning. Soon, other strange
The
incidents
the
begin
first
to
one
plague
kind of
the
passed under the radar, but like I really heard a lot of good things from people who love these types of games.
and a housewife
And I love
investigating
these types of
victims
games.
drowning. Speaking to those involved.
Well,
was an
yeah, considering how deep you get
investigation.
into horror titles on your channel, I'm not
Deep within
surprised.
the waters of Issei Bay.
Yeah.
As each of their motives intertwine, the story connects to the mermaid legend told centuries ago.
The puzzles.
Paranormacite, The Mermaid's Curse, launches on Nintendo
The Square
Switch
Enix, by the way.
February 19th. Pre-orders
Oh,
begin later
That didn't really
today
feel like
on
a
Nintendo
Square title.
There's some history to it. I forget.
World glory. A new Captain Tsubasa game is kicking its way onto Nintendo Switch. Choose from a roster of over 110 characters representing 22 teams. Score with powerful shots from the original work, as well as newly added special moves that give passes, blocks,
Sadly couldn't care
dribbles,
less about
and
this one. I never
tackles.
really cared about sports
Go on the
games, no
offense
matter how much they
against
stylize it.
as you aim
Yeah.
for victory. Gear up for
It
sensational
makes me interested in
soccer
checking out Captain Tsubasa.
Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters launches on the Nintendo Switch system this year. Next up are games heading to Nintendo
They're really
Switch 2,
rapid firing this
including
already.
Some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. A life or death fight for survival begins.
Is this Disaster?
It was a normal day until a cave-in befell the city
No,
of
okay.
Tokyo. As the dust settles,
Haven't heard of this one.
our
Don't recognize the studio either.
discovers an underground world deep below the metropolis.
I think I've seen this game
She's
before.
not alone.
It's Japanese only for a while.
Populate the unknown expanse. If you're found by a Xeno, it's game over.
Okay, so alien isolation
Not an
with
option.
dinosaurs.
So quick thinking and decision making are vital to your survival. Analyze their patterns and find the best route to make your escape.
I may be
Activate
incorrect,
traps
but
in each area to lure and ensnare any
I
stalking
think
Xeno.
this game had crossovers with Kaiju and Evangelion.
Huh.
And by using
If
game
so,
share,
maybe we'll see that in a
up to
moment.
4 players can share controls, including Anne's movement and camera adjustments.
I'm guessing this was released a while ago and is just being ported to
Coordinating with your
Switch and
friends is
released in
key to
America now.
making it out alive.
Yeah.
Survive
Creature designs are cool.
subterranean depths in
I mean, yeah, I'll definitely give it that. The designs
Tokyo
are nice.
Scramble, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, February 11th.
It optimized it a
Pre-orders
bit better.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, I noticed there was quite a few lighting engine and texture
Awaken
errors in
your
that trailer.
Viking spirit. Battle, build, and conquer in this massive survival game.
Valheim
You
coming
go
to
about
Switch,
it.
alright.
Entirely up to you. You could start by gathering materials around
Got
the
quite a few friends who've been playing the hell out of Valheim.
fashion a bow and arrows to
Yeah, a while ago for me.
prepare meals.
I haven't heard about it in a little bit. This could bring some life into it though.
Don't get hit by falling trees.
Well, apparently they're still updating it, so
Pillars. Install beams.
it's getting new
Construct
content
walls.
relatively consistently
Make the
from what
roof.
I've seen,
And even add a fireplace.
including adding a lot
You're
of
safe, even
new
from the
building
cold.
options consistently.
Wait, is this ventilated? Don't forget the chimney too. By upgrading your crafting stations, you can make items of higher quality.
I love the
To
style.
ship, set sail on the high seas to reach new lands
It does have a pretty nice
and
aesthetic.
create even more strong.
Like an old
Personally, when it comes to
players online.
world
can
exploration,
explore this
base
vast
building, and
world
etc., I'm
together.
pretty covered with Hytale right now.
oh yeah, I imagine.
Now, go forth and survive in Valheim.
And then I'll be covered again
Launching
when
on
I
Nintendo
catch up on
Switch 2
Hytale's
this year.
content until their next major world gen
Find
update.
your way forward in these games.
Yeah, I'll be pretty covered
Return to the kingdom of Hallownest.
with Terraria's
Fight
latest
back the
update when I'm done
infection
with that.
in this upgraded modern classic. Dodge, dash, and
That's cool.
slash through this 2D action adventure
Upgraded.
platformer. Now with enhanced
How?
visuals and improved frame rates on Nintendo Switch 2. Equip charms to enhance your abilities and deal magic damage.
just runs
using
better.
upgradable
Probably
spells
120 FPS.
while exploring the vast
Maybe.
interconnected map. Descend into a world of insects and heroes when Hollow Knight Nintendo Switch 2 Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today. Nintendo
Cute.
Switch 2 players who have
Today,
Hollow Knight
alright.
Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition for free with the upgrade pack.
Ah, that's cool.
eFootball,
Very nice.
reborn from
No,
Oh,
giving it
boy.
pretty much-
is coming.
They're giving it pretty much the same approach that they did with
Sign legendary players.
they did with
Compete in
the
tournaments around the globe in World
PC
Tour Mode.
releases
Join
of
an exciting
Hollow Knight. I
competition
mean,
where national teams
Team
face
Sherry's
off
always
every
been
4
incredibly
years in the
generous with
International
their
Cup
property.
Tournament.
Yeah.
Or play with friends locally or online to
which, you know,
prove who's
considering
the
it's an
top of
incredibly
their
small
game.
team and they made a ridiculous amount of
Experience the
money off of
excitement
it,
soccer and aim to be the best in
they
the
can
world
definitely
when
afford to be that generous.
Football Kickoff
Oh, yeah.
launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. Travel through 4 ages in a brand new HD 2D action
And even more
RPG.
square.
Explore the
Yeah.
age of safekeeping, the hero Elliot's own time.
I played the demo for this.
Reconstruction, when humans
It's-
nearly went extinct.
It's
Age
cool.
of magic, a time when
The vibe didn't really grab me.
and the age of budding.
That's fair. I mean, I do like the vibe of
In each
this
age,
team's
the
games.
scenery and citizens of Elliot's hometown will change.
And I'm usually very picky about RPGs, which is why I didn't get too deep into their other titles.
Will soon begin.
But I can definitely see myself getting more attached to this one.
Millennium Tales.
Yeah, it has.
Didn't bother with the demo because I usually don't do demos because then that's less for me to do when the game actually releases.
Games from the
That's
Super
fair.
NES era. Play the
I usually don't need a demo to know if I'm
to
gonna
the
like a
culmination
game.
of the series,
Yeah.
Super Bomberman 5, including titles previously unreleased.
Oh, that's
worldwide.
cool.
The Famicom versions of Bomberman and Bomberman 2 are also included. Plus, there's a brand new Boss Rush mode.
I'm definitely up for the old Super Bomberman titles because I remember playing that back on the Sega Genesis.
Super Bomberman Collection launches on Nintendo
nice.
Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
Because like
later
the
today.
story modes for those early Super Bomberman titles had some real scale to them.
Here we go.
Second entry in the Final Fantasy VII Remake series is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Yep, about time.
In pursuit of his arch nemesis Sephiroth.
We're gonna see how.
Doing this now, it probably also means that with the state of play this month, or at least the one that's rumored,
Vast world.
we're probably finally gonna get a trailer for
Landed on
the third game.
Oh my god, look how it runs. Are you kidding me?
Buggy or other modes of
Running
transportation.
this well on Switch 2, that's nice.
In battles, blending
It's
action
incredible.
and
I
strategy.
didn't expect this.
If you'd
I mean,
like
it's the same engine.
There's also a boost
Really makes you
function to
wonder
make
what
combat
Monolith
easier.
Soft could do with the Switch 2.
You'll also find various activities.
See, stuff like this is like
allowing you to
makes you look at what other games are doing on the Switch 2 and it's just like you have no excuse.
their affinity toward you.
Yeah, which is part of why I'm really liking the leaks that we're getting so far for Generation 10 and can't wait to see what happens with that at the end of the month.
Pursuit of Sephiroth. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth launches on Nintendo Switch 2 June.
Now, let's see
Begin later today.
how
Nintendo
it
eShop.
like. Let's see people get their hands on it. That could have been footage from other versions of the game, but
True. It could have been footage from a PC emulator, development build emulator for the Switch
While
2.
investigating a
Yeah.
lunar research station, an injury befalls spacefarer Hugh Williams.
We've been getting a lot of trailers for Pragmata, but have they even revealed the release date yet?
An android called
yeah, it's coming in April.
Pragmata.
There you are.
Oh, okay.
I played the demo. Oh my god, this game is fun. Oh my god.
Intruders. The two are targeted
I
by
might have to look
station
into it
AI,
then.
which sends enemy
I was like a quarter interested because I trust Capcom, and then I played the demo and I am ungodly excited for this game.
These bots have near
I mean,
impenetrable
I will admit, when it comes to things that aren't their fighting games, Capcom does have
Initiating hack.
impeccable attention to detail and eye for quality,
moving the cursor through
Yeah.
panels toward the green goal. You can
which has me even more excited with the fact that,
once their weak points
Team
are
Clovers is back.
fire away.
Oh yeah. Ooh, we could see some of
As
that.
you pass through, you can modify the damage and effects of a hack.
Ooh, that's true. We could end up,
Each split-second
like, they could end up making the clincher for this one a reveal for actual gameplay of
What truths will the two find in this AI-controlled lunar
the new
station?
Okami.
So it's not
Yeah.
your pot buddies?
Overdrive protocol. Initiate.
Because it has been over a year since it was revealed. They should have something by now.
Yeah, baby. We did it. This is how we say good job.
And what will Diana learn on this journey? Pragmata launches on Nintendo Switch 2, April 24th. A demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Ooh, I might have to check out how it runs on Switch 2.
Huh.
We hope you're looking forward
not expect
to
the demo
fast-paced
drop.
combat and exploration.
Doesn't exactly seem like the kind of game that would get a demo like that, you know?
Shooting. Let's continue with more headlines. Journey to the Lost Lands.
This,
Become a legendary Turok warrior in this intergalactic action shooter.
Okay, yeah. Turok Origins. Haven't seen anything about this in a while.
Destroying all human life.
I never played any of the Turok games.
A team of warriors
Me
online.
neither, but I heard a lot of great things. I've seen some gameplay of the original.
Yeah, I mean, it continues to live.
It was vastly popular on N64, even if it was more of a sleeper hit. It got a lot of, it ended up getting a bigger following on emulation afterwards that had people excited for it to eventually return.
And unlock even more abilities called Echo Sinks.
In seeing it like this,
Greater edge in combat.
the Turok fans gotta be eaten. Oh man, look at that.
As you venture across breathtaking
They got
worlds,
some art direction in this.
the mysteries that ultimately hold
Genuinely incredible set pieces and an excellent balance of like primal nature and almost H.R. Geiger-like technology.
This fall,
Yeah.
uncover the truth of Xanadu. In a Japan where Kyoto is the capital, another world exists that's encroaching on our own. A world where monsters roam free. A boy named Rei must use his newly awakened powers against the threat as he joins Hirasaka Academy, a school for gifted students. The Academy's goal? Conquer Xanadu, the great labyrinth rumored to be the origin of this other world. While traversing the labyrinth, hone your abilities and reshape
Wow.
the terrain to expand the range of your exploration. Then, take on dangerous enemies in 3D action RPG combat. Use your powers
Did
to
not a wall.
overcome
What?
foes.
What a blend.
Outside the labyrinth, improve your stats. And spend time with your friends as you prepare to conquer
Oh my
Xanadu.
god, what a blend of styles,
The battle
dude.
between man and monster begins. Discover the truth when Kyoto Xanadu launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems this
That's
summer.
Falcom. Okay.
Check out these anime-style games. It's time to evolve in the latest Digimon story game. One day,
Cool.
a powerful blast
Wait.
causes the world to
Was this
collapse.
released on Switch 2 yet
Sends
already?
you 8 years into the
I thought it was.
with over 400
Yeah, I thought it was already on there.
Adventure through the
But maybe they're doing another trailer for it
digital
because the
world
DLC
to
releases.
save the future.
Maybe.
And on Nintendo Switch 2, you can select quality mode, playing in 4K at 30 frames per second, or performance mode, playing in full HD at 60 frames per second. Digimon Story Time
Which I would also
Breaker
highly recommend
launches on the
you
Nintendo
check out this
Switch
game
2
because
and
it's
Nintendo Switch systems
actually
July
phenomenal.
10th. Pre-orders begin
Yeah.
later today.
I'm
on Nintendo
very
eShop.
interested in it.
An adventure set high in the sky is soaring in. Form your party from a roster of over 20 characters, each with their own fighting style. Channel the power of teamwork and summon mighty primal beasts to vanquish your enemies. You can also team up in local or online multiplayer.
I just heard stuff about Grand Blue.
Grand Blue
I've heard
Fantasy
some
Relink
interesting
Endless
things about
Ragnarok
it.
Launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July.
The art direction on it is definitely good. The monster design is impressive.
The
But
latest
I don't know,
Monster
again, I'm
Hunter
very picky
Stories
about
game
RPGs.
is Flying
Yeah.
in. Your monster allies, called Monsties, can learn special abilities through a
I'll get on
ceremony
Monster Hunter
called
Stories eventually, probably.
Raise your Monsties as you travel the world. The lands lie on the brink of disaster. Monsters are on the verge of extinction. And the riders trying to save the world will have to contend with an even greater threat. Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection soars onto Nintendo Switch 2 March 13th. A demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased. New titles are joining the archives.
Well, just seeing that last monster in the trailer, I know I've got a couple of friends that are going to be very excited that they can tame their evil pickle.
Rave Racer, published by Namco in 1995, speeds into the Arcade Archives 2 lineup.
I love these arcade archives. They
race against your rivals.
look so pretty.
And
I mean, getting a lot of good arcade games archived on consoles is always a good thing, you know.
On the way. Doraemon.
Okay.
Sonic Wings Special. And more will be released over time. The first wave of console archives titles includes Cool Borders and Ninja Gaiden 2: The Dark Sword of Chaos. These titles will be available on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Oh,
You're going to see a lot of people being excited about those too. I bet Max is definitely looking forward to it.
yeah.
Of course, they just casually show Scott Pilgrim.
This game looks right up my alley. I think it's by the Little Nightmares people a little bit.
Yeah, I think there's some people that worked on the original too, and then left the studio when they started pushing for the third.
Another series I gotta hop on. I put Little Nightmares on my horror list, but it's still a ways out.
Alright, we're definitely getting toward the end of this. Like, they usually only have 2 or 3 games tops after these montages.
Oh, yeah.
So the question is, what's the clincher gonna be on this one?
Let's make some noise.
I heard a lot of people talking Metaphor and Nuclear Obscure.
I'm pretty sure Metaphor is already on Switch.
It's not, apparently.
We found another body. I need your
Oh, here we go. More Resident Evil 9.
Of course, it's more Resident Evil.
When a string of
I'm already
mysterious
buying the
deaths
game,
occurs
guys.
across
Although
America,
I heard this port
FBI analyst
is
Grace
incredible.
Ashcroft is captured
It runs
as a
better than
suspect
Pragmata.
investigating the case.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's impressive.
What did it do to me?
The only thing noticeable about the ports to Switch 2 so far are the hair physics,
In her
which
attempt to escape,
um,
Grace comes up against
I've
Tend to be a common problem with Switch ports.
well, no, it's also just the RE engine hair physics always bothered me.
Fair.
Will she confront
Also, it looks like they're really pushing the like unique boss zombies in this again.
for
Yeah.
Grace? Impending
Like
doom.
they're giving it a similar approach to
Meanwhile, another agent working for an anti-bioterrorism organization is also on the case. Leon S.
what was the subtitle for the one before Village?
It was just 7, I guess, Biohazard.
Physical prowess.
Yeah.
Leon can parry an opponent's attack, then strike to break.
Because like in that they did a lot of, you know,
quarters combat.
recurring boss zombies, and it looks like they're doing that again with
or use an
At least with her side of the story.
against them.
Yeah.
Leon has a varied arsenal of attacks at his disposal.
And meanwhile,
This
Leon
game
gets the
features both
hordes,
third-person
because he
and
needs plenty to
first-person
slay.
camera perspectives, and you can change your perspective at any time.
I think I'm gonna do Grace in first person,
There are
TBH.
multiple difficulty options available, including a mode for
Yeah,
less
Grace in first
experienced
person
players
sounds
that
good. When you're
features
doing more of
aims.
an action gameplay style, third is definitely better, so
Guide
stick with
Grace
third
as
with
she
Leon.
attempts to escape
Yeah.
unprecedented terrors, and Leon.
A lot of people didn't like the switch to first person that 7 and Village had. I like that there's an option now.
When their fates
Agreed.
intertwine. Resident Evil Requiem launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system February 27th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard and Resident Evil Village will also be available the same day. Horror-filled excitement awaits, whether you play these games or Resident Evil Requiem first.
Well, I think the release of those is going to get a little overshadowed by the other presentation happening that day.
Amiibo
yeah.
of Grace and Leon will also be available this summer. You can scan them to receive in-game weapon skins. Resident Evil Requiem, the latest entry in the Resident Evil series, is launching later this month.
Boy, they're padding it out. Oh god.
Also look forward to a creator's voice video.
I forgot that was
featuring a
releasing
member of
this
the
month.
Resident Evil Requiem
Yeah.
development team. The video will
Also,
release
Romeo is a
in the
Dead Man
future.
is coming this month.
Next is our last announcement.
Wow,
Last one.
barely seen anything about
Hey
that.
everybody, from all of us here at
Oh, God.
Bethesda Game Studios. If you're
God
like us,
damn it, Todd.
Nintendo has meant so much to you from your
The fuck
early
are you
days of
doing here?
gaming to now. It was incredible for us to
Oh,
partner
you're
on
probably
the original
dropping
Switch, and it was
Starfield
just such a great
on
piece
Switch.
of hardware and also so personal when you play. We're excited to finally bring a number of our franchises for the first time to Nintendo. We hope you all enjoy the journey.
Few things, okay.
Vault
Multiple
Dwellers,
properties,
welcome
okay.
home. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition
I
is
expected
emerging
that.
on Nintendo Switch 2. Scavenge, shoot, build.
Of course, it's just more of Todd re-releasing the same thing a million goddamn
And
times.
what remains of civilization. Every choice matters. Fancy yourself a smooth
Losing out the
talker,
presentation
or
with
pining to
Bethesda
pump
is a
up your
choice.
power armor. Choose from hundreds of perks.
Hopefully
that
they've got
fit
one
your
more thing after
playstyle.
this.
Every road leads somewhere new. From the heart of Diamond City.
And yeah,
to the
Romeo's a
shadowy
Dead Man
corners of
isn't coming to
Forgotten
physical, and there's a lot of like
packed with stories waiting to be
mostly
uncovered.
social media
In
trailers
addition
for
to
it.
the base game, experience
That's
6
weird.
official
But it's coming
expansions
on the
and
11th,
over
so.
150 Creation Club items to expand your adventure. Grab your Pip-Boy and traverse the wasteland in Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, launching on Nintendo Switch 2, February 24th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The year is 1937. Sinister forces are on the hunt for an ancient power,
Oh,
and
okay.
only one person can stop them.
Didn't realize this would be coming. Oh wait, no, they did announce this would be coming to Switch
Indiana Jones and the
late.
Great
I think they
Circle,
announced that back in
set
September.
between the events of
Yeah.
Raiders of the Lost Ark and the Last Crusade. Indy will
Still is
journey around
impressive that the
world
Switch
to
2 can handle
uncover the
this.
mystery
Oh
behind
yeah.
the Great
Once
Circle.
again, very little
Pyramids of
excuse
Giza,
for anything
to the
else.
sunken
Like,
temples of Sukhothai and
nah.
beyond. You
You get
shall
too
learn
into
to
it.
infiltrate historic areas
I gotta
and
play this
solve
at some point.
fiendish puzzles. Or
I
use
do
your
hope
wit
that the
to
scale of
face off
puzzles
against
that they have
dangerous
going on in
foes
this game
and explore a world
ends up
full
being
of daring
adopted
escapes
in
and unforgettable
the
encounters. Adventure calls when
the new Tomb Raider
Indiana Jones
titles in
and the Great
development.
Circle launches on Nintendo
Yeah.
Switch 2, May 12th. Pre-orders begin later today.
I wasn't
on
super
Nintendo
interested
eShop.
until I started seeing some of the puzzles in this game. It's
Explore the
pretty
vast
enticing.
landscape of Cyrodiil in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. Experience this renowned open-world RPG now on an
It makes sense that the Oblivion remaster will be brought to Switch.
yeah.
Freely customize your character to match your playstyle. Then adventure amongst an unforgettable cast of characters.
By the grace of the gods,
Oh god, not that fucker.
Gabriel as her ruler.
I guess this is the first time it's on Nintendo.
To close shut the jaws of oblivion.
Yeah, Bethesda and Nintendo haven't exactly had a
Wield powerful magic.
functional
or use stealth
relationship
skills
for
to best
most
your
of their
foe.
history.
In this remastered
But it
version,
looks like that's getting
character
patched up
models,
pretty quickly right
weapons,
now.
Even rocks and sweet rolls have all been meticulously recreated. Combat animations have also been updated to give them a modernized touch. Plus, the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine expansions are included alongside the main story to take your adventure even further. Step through the gates once more when The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion Remastered launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this year. We hope you're excited for these games from Bethesda Softworks. That's
Damn,
all
no
for
New
today's
Vegas.
Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you
Damn,
for
really? They
watching.
ended it on that?
Yep.
I was hoping for something bigger. Looks like they front-loaded this one more than anything.
12 videos dropping in an hour. Nintendo Direct sucked.
Yeah, probably.
Wasn't bad. It was nothing super big.
But now I am also really anticipating that we're going to get the announcement of a full Nintendo Direct by the end of the day, or maybe by the end of tomorrow.
I saw some people thinking March since February's Pokemon, but that hasn't stopped them before.
It most certainly has not. They've done a partner showcase, a full one, and a Pokemon Presents all in the same month before. And there's multiple credible leakers stating that there's a high probability of it happening again.
Yeah.
So we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Still, nothing in that one that particularly excited me, so I don't think I'm going to be editing and uploading a video for this one.
Fair enough. Well, I just streamed it, so. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, overall pretty good. Nothing to go screaming about, but I mean, Nintendo's definitely on top of third-party releases right now.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to wait and see what they have for first party whenever they finally get around to full Nintendo Direct later this month. But in the meantime, we do have some pretty credible rumors that we're going to be looking at a partner showcase on the 12th. Or not a partner show, we're going to be looking at a State of Play on the 12th. And that State of Play rumor is also being backed up by several major Sonic leakers who are saying that the next mainline title is going to get teased at it, and then it's going to get a full trailer reveal at a Sonic Central a week later.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there's been some interesting things regarding that next big step for Sonic. So, you still haven't checked out the... You still haven't checked out the 2 episodes we have so far for the Chaotix case files, right?
No, not yet. I will very soon.
Well, a big part of the reason you need to is the next episode on Monday. That episode is going to have the reveal of the voices for 2 major characters.
Okay. Oh, shit.
2 so far comic exclusive characters who will be making their game debuts on Valentine's Day.
I'm excited.
You know who, right?
Yes, I'm gathering.
Yeah. And if the voice actress for Tangle turns out to be who a certain leak said it would be, then combined with some of the plot elements being involved in the Chaotix case files so far, then the likelihood of that leak being fully true is incredibly high, which would also mean we're going to be looking at an unleashed full remaster with bonus content, like Sonic X Shadow Generation style.
Hopefully. Sounds good.
And the bonus content for that remaster includes Shadow in day stages and Knuckles in night stages. Yeah.
I've been calling for Knuckles in the night stages for years. I thought that would have been a much more enticing decision for people.
Oh, yeah. Now, if you ask me, the best way they could possibly reveal that is they, much like how for Sonic X Shadow Generations, they announced it with like recreating the original trailer and then changing it in the middle. The best thing they could do is recreate the original Sonic Unleashed trailer with, you know, like him flipping the ring and then like warehogging out mid flip and slamming it into the ground. Imagine them recreating that, except suddenly Shadow steals the ring from Sonic before he transforms. He's the one that tosses it. And then when he goes full werehog and his arm's swinging down to slam the ring into the floor, Knuckles' fist just comes in ahead of it.
Yeah, that'd be cool as shit.
But nah, because there is Gaian stuff involved in the Chaotix case files that's heavily suggesting that they're going that direction. And not only is it hinting towards new content to be involved in a potential remastered and upgraded re-release, but it would also be hinting at the involvement of Gaian technology and lore in the next mainline title.
Nice.
And considering other hints being dropped, it seems like we might be looking at... There's been a lot of discussion in peripheral Sonic stuff recently about the 4 great civilizations. We know that the first one was the Coco, the second one was the Gaians, and one of them was the Echidnas. Although we don't know exactly to what extent the Echidnas were considered a great civilization, because we haven't seen much of them outside of, you know, Angel Island and the ruins of their old temples on the shore near it. But it looks like the next mainline title might be going into the bridge between the Coco and the Gaians, as in, like, where the Gaians sort of started by discovering ancient tech on the mainland and adapting from that. Because it seems like they might be going the route of the other 3 great civilizations existed because they found what the Coco left behind.
Okay.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And it would make plenty of sense, right?
Yeah, I believe they've been setting stuff like this up for a while, especially with I don't know, the professor they revealed. What's her name?
Tori.
Tori, yeah. Like just hyping her up the way they have. It's got to be.
Oh yeah, and the fact that she's officially voice acted in 3 different things for them now. So she's probably going to be a major character in the next mainline title.
Yeah.
But then, that does also remind me, I have a theory video I'm working on for my channel. So, remember how Mobians came to be in the Archie comics?
Kind of.
Basically, an alien race called the Zorda come to examine Earth. One of them gets captured and dissected by Eggman's ancestor. They take offense to that and drop gene bombs on the entire planet.
Yeah. Yeah, I have heard about this.
Well, my theory is that the origin of Mobians isn't that different in the game canon with the direction they're taking it. Except it's not gene bombs, it's genetic mutations from leftover technology. Because it was stated in the first episode of Tales Tube that Mobians on the game canon Earth ended up having all of their civilizations rise up and largely stay on isolated islands and shoreside civilizations.
Yeah.
And only started integrating with humanity more recently.
Yeah.
But then you got to think, what happened in Frontiers? It was stated in the updated ending that specifically mentioned by Eggman that they used to have highways between all the islands that were powered by chaos and transporting chaos-based tech all over the place. And then the End attacked, and all of those highways were destroyed and collapsed into the ocean, with all of that chaos-wielding and containing tech dropped into it. In a series of equatorial islands with volcanic activity that was rapidly surrounded by a never-ending storm for thousands of years, which would guarantee that all of that drop technology would end up falling directly into warm water currents that would carry it all over the world. And where would it land? Islands and shores scattered all over the world. Mobians in the game canon came to exist because the wildlife of Earth was exposed to chaos energy.
I've heard. I think you've mentioned this before, because I've heard this thought process before.
Good theory, though, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's I'm excited because it does really feel like we're going to be going into even more into history than we have before.
Indeed. We're going to be getting a lot of that with the next mainline title, and probably a bit more of it if we get that Unleashed remake. Well, not remake, remaster with extra content. Which, according to the leak, will also include all of the DLC content included in it.
Oh, nice.
Like, all the DLC levels will be in there, and apparently a lot of remixed and additional music, complete with the biggest complaint about the repetitive Werehog music being fixed by having remixes for every stage.
While that could work, I am still an advocate of just turning that music off because the night stage music is leagues better as it is.
According to the leak, what they're going to be doing with the Werehog combat music is that there's going to be a combat remix of every stage's theme.
Yeah.
And it'll like sort of transition seamlessly, similar to how the more recent Pokemon games have done with their battle themes.
Work, especially if they make it seamless.
Yeah. I mean, if it's a remix of the level track that just gets more energetic, I mean, making that transition work is not going to be difficult. Then the question comes down to who are they bringing on to do the remixes? Which, you know, considering the Crossworlds soundtrack, they've been getting some good talent on hand for that.
Yeah. I actually recently learned that the cyberspace music for Sonic Frontiers was a collaboration with another musical artist for at least most of them.
Oh yeah, and then that same artist was brought on to do multiple remixes for Crossworlds.
Nice.
And then, of course, the number of them that you can find YouTube channels of a bunch of original shit that are involved in the Crossroads soundtrack is kind of nuts. Oh, and speaking of, that leak also suggests that we're going to be getting three expansions for Crossworlds with entire, like, sets of 3 stages plus 2 Crossworlds.
Okay.
You get like 3 packs of that, so like a total of 9 stages and 6 Crossworlds.
Nice.
And each one of them is going to come with more characters, including apparently the return of Billy Hatcher.
We need a real return for Billy Hatcher. We need a new game.
Personally, I'd like to see the original remade and improved because the physics and controls definitely need a lot of work in the first one. But, you know, a sequel to work too.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll get going because I've got a lot of work to do on stuff for my Digimon tabletop campaign. I've got to try and get one of the character art sets done today and start another one. But I've only got 2 players that have yet to get their full character sheets to me, and one of them is probably going to have it done by 3 o'clock today, so...
Yeah.
I should be able to get I should be getting all of those character sheets to me by the end of Friday, and then... by the end of tomorrow. And then I should have all the character art knocked out before Sunday afternoon. And then I'll have a full week to make a bunch of NPCs, the starting plot, and the first battle map.
Nice.
Should be a blast. And thankfully, I'm already 2 weeks ahead on content for... Yeah, I'm already 2 weeks ahead on content for my channel for Hytale. I just need to get another personal speed paint done. Which, I did hold a vote on that. The one that ended up winning was, I'm going to be doing a Legend of Zelda tribute that's going to be basically like a perfect amalgam version of Link versus a perfect, horrific amalgam version of Ganon.
Okay.
So, like, think a Link that is actively using the skills, memories, and tools of every version of himself versus a Ganon that uses the base body of Beast Ganon from the end of Ocarina of Time with dragon features from Tears of the Kingdom. An upgraded version of the pitchfork from classic Ganon. And the ridiculous amount of, like, bright magenta energy and malice from the big-ass boar creature from from the end of Breath of the Wild.
Nice.
So should be a fun design. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get going. Artwork to do today.
Alright.
Later, man.
See ya. And with that, I'm going to end the stream. I'll be on later, hopefully not too much later, with Pokemon. I'm hoping to play a lot of it today. But we'll see how it goes. I don't have a lot to do today, but still, it usually ends up I have a lot to do anyway. But for now, I'm going to go try to go back to sleep for a little while I wait for my call from my car mechanic. And, yeah. That's good. There's stuff in it. Wasn't absolutely insane, but, people are already going wild. They didn't show any games. Nintendo, this console cost me $500 human dollars. Please release games to justify it. That partner's showcase was genuinely one of the worst Nintendo Directs I've ever seen. Touch some grass, guys. Touch some grass. Feel the wind on your skin. Alright? Look at the sun. For an extended period of time, preferably. In Minecraft. Alright. I'm going. Have a good rest of your day. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.